everyone, Super Doe Killer here with SDK Streaming. Today we're going to talk about a new product just released from Wizards of the Coast called the Commander Anthology set. Now, in case you haven't heard, or you haven't been paying attention, or you've been living under a rock, Commander Anthology is a new set that's come out that includes 4 Commander decks from the Commander pre-built decks over the years. It includes one deck from the original Commander. It includes a deck from 2013, one from 2014, and one from 2015. It comes in with an MSRP around $170. It also includes 4 mostly never before full commanders, so that's a pretty cool little collector's item there. And it also includes 4 new spin dials exclusive to the Commander Anthology set. So we're going to talk about the set, we're going to talk about what's in it, we're going to talk about the commanders, and we're going to talk about it if it's worth the $170 price tag. So let's get into it. Commander Anthology is the new Commander set released from Wizards of the Coast. Like other Anthology sets with the dual decks and with the plane chase, they take the best of the best, put them together, and make them one low price for everyone to have. With the new Commander set, it includes Guided by Nature, Evasive Maneuvers, Heavenly Inferno, and Plunder the Graves. Heavenly Inferno is probably one of the most sought after decks from the original Commander series, with the Commander costing around $40 in paper and is kind of hard to find. She's also one of the most powerful ones in the set. So, breaking down the decks, Guided by Nature is her commander is Frahelis Leonor's Fury, which is a 2 green, 3 colorless planeswalker that makes a bunch of elves. The online price, if you want to buy the deck for MTGO, is about $48. The singles for paper is $77. And Frahelis is, of course, like I said, a planeswalker commander. Her +1 puts a 1/1 elf druid on the battlefield with tap this druid to make a green mana. Her -2 destroys target artifact or enchantment, and her -6 says draw a card for each green creature that you control. Draw spells in green are sometimes hard to come by, so her -6 is real good. Her -2 is real good in a format that has a lot of artifacts and enchantments that can pretty much wreck the game. And also, her being a commander, she's going to be a target as a planeswalker, so when she dies, you can just keep bringing her back. Of course, you know in Commander, when your commander dies, it goes to the command zone, and then it costs an additional 2 mana to play. So even at 7 mana and then 9 mana later on in the game, and 11 mana depending on how many times she gets killed, she's still a pretty valuable planeswalker to have on the field, just to add extra mana to destroy target artifacts and enchantments and to draw cards. Like I said, she comes from a special set of planeswalkers that can only be used as commanders, but you can't use all planeswalkers as commanders. The planeswalker has to say at the bottom of the card that they can be used as a commander. It was a special set of commander product that had 5 different planeswalkers that were also allowed to be used as commanders. Next we have Evasive Maneuvers, which has Derevi Imperial Tactician as the commander. It is a green, a white, and a blue, so it's Bant colors. It's flying, it's 2/3. Its online price is about $53, and if you want to buy the singles in paper, it's going to cost you about $46. When Derevi enters the battlefield, or creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you can tap or untap your target permanent. And then for a colorless green, white, and a blue, you can put Derevi from the command zone onto the battlefield. This is going to help a lot late game because, of course, like I said, when your commander dies, it goes back to the command zone. It costs an additional 2 mana. But with this little thing at the bottom, it'll only cost you 4 mana each time you want to put it on the battlefield, so that you're not having to waste 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana, depending on how many times your commander dies. This commander's in Bant colors, so you know you have a lot of draw spells, you know you have some exile spells, you're going to have counter magic, you're going to have some big creatures, but also with the ability to where when it deals combat damage to a player, you may tap or untap a permanent. There's a lot of combos built into the deck. You can also control other people by tapping down their creatures, tapping down their artifacts, tapping down their lands, untapping your lands, taking extra turns. There's a lot of different things that this commander can do that's very, very powerful and can win you the game. Next is Heavenly Inferno. probably the most sought after commander deck in the set. It's the oldest commander deck in the set, and Kalia of the Vast is the commander for that one. It's a colorless white, black, red. She's an angel. You can buy this deck online for MTGO at around $15, which was surprising because to buy it in singles for paper, it's about $116. It's the most expensive deck in the set, but it's also because the commander is so powerful. She's a 2/2 flying angel and says when she attacks an opponent, you may put a angel, demon, or dragon creature onto the battlefield from your hand, tapped and attacking your opponent. It's the most expensive card in the whole set, also at about $37, and she's also very highly sought after in her full form. This deck allows you to cheat huge, powerful creatures into play, and with this deck, you better go ahead and get ready because while she is a very powerful creature, she's only a 2/2 creature, and you will be targeted because you can put some huge demons and angels and dragons into play, tapped and attacking, for free. So get ready to have a target on your back if you choose to play Kalia. And the last deck, and the most recent deck in the set, is Plunder to the Graves. Its online price is $69, and its paper price is only $67. Marin of the Clan Toth, yes. For 2, a black and a green is the commander in this set. When these commanders come out, they introduce something called experience counters. So this says that whenever a creature you control dies, you get an experience counter. And at your end step, you can search your graveyard for a creature card. If it has the same or less than converted mana cost as the amount of experience counters you have, you can put that creature on the battlefield. Otherwise, you can just put it into your hand. This deck uses the graveyard as a resource. There's a lot of sack spells to get creatures from the battlefield into your graveyard to get your experience counters up. There's a few combos in this deck with Eternal Witness. So, you play Eternal Witness, you can return a card from your graveyard to your hand. Eternal Witness dies, then at your end step, you go get Eternal Witness back, put it on the battlefield, return another card to your hand. And you just keep doing that over and over, depending on what you need for the situation that you're in. This is probably one of the more fun decks. This is the deck that my wife plays, and she really enjoys it. And it can get out of hand really fast because you're using all your resources to destroy all the creatures, but then they just keep bringing all the creatures back, and you need to deal with that as fast as you can. Is this anthology set worth the $170 price tag? If you're buying it, if you don't have any of these decks and you're buying it for all 4 decks, then yes, I would say it's worth the $170 price tag if you don't have any of the decks already. If you're buying it as a collector and you want to have it just as a collection piece, then yes, $170 is a good price. It will probably eventually go up because these anthology sets are limited print runs, so it will eventually go up if you want to just put it up in the closet and just have it for later to resell or just to have it to say you have it. Is it worth it just for the Kalia Commander deck, which I hear a lot of people saying they're going to buy the whole set just to get the Kalia deck out of there because she's hard to find? No. You can buy the entire Kalia Commander deck for much less than the anthology set cost. So if you're going to buy it just for Kalia, just buy the singles instead. Don't waste the $170 just to have 3 commander decks that you're never going to do anything with. Now, if you have a group of people that plays commander all the time and you think this would be fun, then yes, this set is worth the $170 if you have 3 other friends that want to play commander and you need 4 commander decks. With that being said, the perfect place to find the commander set or to buy the singles that you need for each of these decks would be legitmtg.com. Of course, this video is sponsored by legitmtg.com, and all singles over $2 ship for free. They also have articles about Commander, they have articles about Kitchen Table Magic, they have articles about Standard, Modern, any other format. They also have YouTube videos and podcasts, just about anything you would need Magic related at your fingertips. So head over there to legitmtg.com and see what you can find. I'm Super Doe Killer. This has been our review of the Commander Anthology series. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe. Also in the comments, tell me what other kind of videos you would like to see because I want to make you guys happy. You guys are my viewers and I want to know what you want to see so that I can give you the content that you want. So, I'm Super Doe Killer. Have a great day.